This is a Chinese social gathering place long time ago in the times of ancient China. As you can see, there's a large building over there, surrounded by other small ones. There's a lot to explore here, from the interiors of all of these interesting structures. As you can see, this place is high on top of the mountains. Not even though it's not as high as the mountain that's the background, it's still very impressive to see that there's a village rolling down all the way at the bottom. Here we are at one of the most smallest buildings over here, but even though it's this small, it's still a very interesting place. You can see the interiors over there. Feel like you're in ancient China. You see, there's people looking at the sign. And what is the most interesting about this? Well, this. It's a symbol of ancient China, and it's very interesting. Even though it does not look like much, but it symbolizes something that is very important inside the building of ancient China, and you can see that it's supposed to light up, and you can see that this statue symbolizes an god in Chinese history, and you're supposed to kneel in here on top of this soft mat and bow to the statue over there. In ancient times, people believed that this is a god that controls us, and it will help them to develop themselves in the future. This is another corner of this building, and look at this. There's so many mattresses, and wonder what's in there? 3 more goddesses. Candles over here are supposed that you are pick them up and then kneel on top of the mattress. And you know the rest of the process. I explained that. And you can see that there's a lot in there that people can pick up and show their support to the gods. And just look at this. There's some cats right over here. A very cute place, isn't it? Into another garden, which is basically almost the same as the first one that we have showed. So we can skip this part. But there's something new in here. A statue that's in a glass vase. And it's not all, more. And they had colors, unlike the first of the ones that we had seen. Look at the realistic faces. One is holding a sword that are used to kill monsters that ancient Chinese believe that is lurking around the earth. And one is holding a violin. I don't yet know what it means, but of course, it's definitely some kind of symbol of the Chinese. And here are the monsters. They look very human-like. First up, they had feet and a body. And one seems to be holding a weird instrument. I bet that's something new in the monster world, right? And one seems to be holding what's that one again? It sort of looks like a spear what ancient Chinese soldiers used to throw and in combat. But let's move on. Over here we can see something that is new. Decorating guarded by some fearsome dragons. Let's walk down the staircase to see what this is. It seems to be a statue of a Chinese building, but it seems to also represent a huge pot. You can see that this seems to be the pot where they store water, and this seems to be when they pour the water down. And you can see that it's decorated with lion legs, which is pretty cool, since it made this look like that it's actually a living creature. Just to remind you how far we had come, you see that the mountain bottom is that far away. Of course, you may think that it's not that far in your perspective, but once you really come back to this mountain, you will see how far we had actually come and how far our economy has come, from these buildings on top of the mountains to highways crossing oceans and to thriving cities and economies. As you can see, we're going down the mountain to visit that place. It looks very special, and it seems to be a real replica of what we see up there. So let's go and explore it, and later then we're gonna go back and visit the other huger structures that are sure gonna be more interesting. You can see that we're visiting that building. We have just passed the front gate, and now we're off to go. It may take a while to reach there since the stairs are actually very steep. Wonder how we're gonna go down there, huh? This is a very vast ocean. And there's a people tower over there. And there's a bell ringing. And you can see that we're overlooking a vast ocean. And that looks like it's spanning forever. Here we are. You can see that there's a goddess over there, and in the process of praying it, thinking that they will bring you good luck, even though I don't believe in it, but it's still pretty interesting to explore. And just look at these. You're supposed to take them out. Oh, I should not have done this because this staircase is so steep that I don't know if the cameraman can stand this without tripping.